Let's go!
I have spent so much of my content creating life, I'd say, breaking down and trying to interpret fighting game terms and definitions and lingo that it would probably make your head spin, to the point where there's always been interpretations of the way these things are, but what neutral is to some players that it is to others could sometimes be different. What a fuzzy is, you know, like it can kind of change per game. Either way, I've answered these questions for so long for so much of my life, and I've actually tackled it in video form at some points, to the point where this is such a daunting task that I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with this. Luckily, we have one of the greatest fighting game resources, Phil, who made the legendary Killer Instinct guide, did it himself. So now, if you're just curious, right? I'm curious, what the hell is footsies? All these weird ass fighting game nerds keep talking about footsies and shit, and I don't know what the hell a footsie is. Oh, well, actually, a footsie is an often nebulous term that refers to the battle for controlling space in front of you. Often used by good poke moves. And you're like, what's a poke? Who's poking who? What's going on? Oh, a poke. That's just an attack that is thrown out to occupy the space in front of you and remind your opponent not to try to come closer. Oh, okay. So I get poked a bunch in fighting games. Gotcha. What's a poke? This is so amazing, right? This shit is so amazing. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I want to see if one's in here. It might not be here. Where is, oh, hold on. Air combo. Yeah, I hope aerial rave gets added here as like a mention. So you can be like, what is that? Oh, that's an air combo. Oh, wow. There's videos to accompany some of this stuff, in case you don't know exactly what it might be. What is ambiguous, or what's an ambiguous cross-up? Oh, he landed on the left side or the right side, making it an ambiguous cross-up. Interesting. American Reset is in here. I love this. When somebody accidentally drops their combo, but a follow-up attack hits the opponent anyway, because they simply weren't blocking or intended paying attention to the screen at all. That's an American Reset, all right. Yeah, I just forgot to block. Shit. I love it. I love it. Does this cover DHC glitch? Delayed hyper combo. Oh, it does. DHC glitch is in here. Damn. What should we look up, right? Rekka is definitely in here, right? And we actually talked about this and how it came from Super Street Fighter 2. And there's a Rekka. There you go. And, oh, that absolutely has to be here. Mexican uppercut. Is that not here? If it's here, I'm gonna go donate $50 to Infill right now. I have to donate. Shit, I gotta do it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go do it right now. I already gave him $100. I'm gonna give him 50 more right now. It was here. Mexican uppercut is here. Oh my God. Old school slang for any normal that looks like we use crouching heavy punch. A giant upward swing of the fist. It's not as powerful as a regular uppercut, but it's easier to perform and still anti-air pretty effectively. Why is it called a Mexican uppercut? Don't worry about that, okay? Do not worry about that. That's fine. But just understand that it is called a Mexican uppercut, and it's been known as that since the fucking 90s. Kara? Oh, hell yes. The first time I understood Kara was from Third Strike. I wonder if they'll use Third Strike as an example. Motherfucker. If they don't show Chun-Li doing a Kara throw, please. Oh shit, I just had to scroll down to Kara. Ah, shit, I'm about to give him more money. Well, there you go. I'll shut the hell up now. It's just got everything that I've ever thought of, right? It's just got everything. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The thing that'll carry you playing Ken for so long. What's an interesting one? There's a very interesting one that I had never heard of before. Chicago Punish. And I never knew that this is what this is called. When I catch myself punishing somebody off something that is deliberately unsafe, and my stupid brain ends up going to throw, I'm like, damn it, I just had the worst punish ever. Funny enough, that has a name, and it's called the Chicago Punish. Correctly blocking an unsafe move from your opponent like a dragon punch and then punishing it with an extremely low damaging, weak offensive move, usually a throw. Normally, this should be a huge swing of momentum in a match and you should retaliate with huge damage, but because you panicked and you weren't ready, you just reflexed to some weak default shit. This term was popularized in the Midwest and is a self-depreciating joke, but feel free to replace Chicago with your own hometown, since if we're honest, we're all equally bad. I love it. This Chicago Punish. Damn, this Southtown Punish. Damn, this Los Angeles Punish here. I love it. It's the perfect description. This LA Punish here. Oh, pretzel motion. Damn. Half circle back, followed by down forward. Man, oh, everything's in here. And the best part about it is that they are segmented into game by game basis, right? You can get each individual game on here. And if you're wondering like, well, what the hell does this mean for that? Or does that mean for this? Hang on a second. Which game in here is going to have the most funky definitions and lingo? Which one is going to have the most? I'd say either Street Fighter, Smash, or Marvel. Probably Smash. Smash has a lot of weird shit. Talking about originating from. Here, let's check out Smash. Zero to death is unique to Smash. Aerial attack is unique. Air dodge, auto cancel. Blast zone, that's unique to Smash. Chain grab is unique to Smash. Clone is kind of unique to Smash, sort of. Dacus is unique to Smash. Dash dance is unique to Smash. Damn. Yeah, you guys called this shit sex kick? Dirty ass Smash players. The sex kick? Jesus. So is Raging Demon input just called the Raging Demon? Raging Demon inputs are essentially any inputs that are similar to a Raging Demon, right? Where you have to press multiple buttons to activate a super that don't usually involve many directional inputs. Or directional inputs that aren't at the start, they're like in the middle or some shit. That's kind of a Raging Demon. Run, Stop, Fear, stamp RSF from, this is technically originated from El Fuerte. Select, wow, they have plink and select plinking. This was busted shit in friggin' Street Fighter 4. Sonic Boom, Super Art, Tatsu, Ultra Combo, Universal Overhead. Valle damn, I ran across this the other day. Fuck, dude. We ran across this maybe a month ago when we were playing a version of Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold, but there was the arcade version of Alpha 2 and it had a very specific name. It was called Street Fighter Alpha 2 Zero. And in the change notes, I thought it was a fan thing because they specifically talk about the Valle custom combo. And in the change notes, I'm like, wait a minute, the Valle custom combo, is this some kind of fucking fan-made thing? If they're talking about Valle custom combos, what the hell? No, they're not. The Valle CC is just what they called that very specific version of a custom combo in the previous Alpha 2, which is this. I was like, wait, what? So even this one I wasn't super familiar with, that it had like a specific title from Alpha 2. Do NRS games that they're exclusive lingo? Oh, you better believe it. Yes, there's going to be a lot of this stuff. Jailing is a term that you hear all the goddamn time, especially in MK. So this is a good definition of what the hell that is. Second's gonna have a lot. 10 strings, bound states, EWGF. Here's a great one that I think I've had to describe what the fuck this is maybe 30 times in my life to the chat. An input that must be performed on one specific frame in order for it to work. For example, a one frame link combo is a combo that needs one frame timing to succeed. And advanced combos like taunt jet upper, which they also describe what the hell that is, involve just frame precision. Even some basic moves on characters, move lists will require a just frame, but the Soul Calibur series has many moves like this as well as Tekken. This stuff is amazing, right? It's amazing that we can just immediately refer to this, so much to the point where let's go upgrade our usual bot that we have to notify you guys about everything. At any point in the future, for anyone that has like a fighting game stream of some kind, or you stream fighting games and someone is going to be absolutely perplexed by what the fuck are you talking about? It's crazy how we just had this conversation. Like it always happens. I no shit have made huge, not huge, but productions in the past and videos that specifically have done my best to try to get people to understand some fighting game lingo. Okizeme. Let's see what the probably the agreed on definition of Okizeme is. The mind games and mix-ups that occur around attacking and blocking when someone is rising from a knockdown. It's pretty synonymous with the term Wakeup, although Okizeme tends to refer mostly to the offensive side and which choice of attack they'll use, while Wakeup refers to more of the total situation. But in practice, the terms are often interchanged without much problem. Okizeme is a Japanese word, and it often means shortened to, and it's often shortened to Oki. Yeah, there's a shit ton of Oki in KI. That was the one I checked, was cheap. And guess how I looked it up? And this is the first thing I searched when I popped this up. And I made a tweet about it. It's there. It's there. Cheese. Cheese was such like a common term that it got eventually integrated into Street Fighter Alpha, where if you won from like chip damage or something like that, it would actually show you a piece of cheese. Like you won from a cheesy victory. And I had a conversation with you guys during Guilty Gear when I was using a lot of these terms and people were like, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell is a Rekka? What the hell is OTG? What the hell is a wall bounce? What the hell is an OS, you know? And I was having to describe it. People were like, fighting game lingo is so hard to understand. No wonder nobody understands what's going on in these games. And then I had to break it down. I'm like, okay, listen, we're only using this lingo because we've been around it for 10 years for some, if you're an 09er, for like 20 to 25 years, like the rest, like some of us that have been around this shit since we were even super young. Here's the difference though. I rolled out this phrase, right? 10-yard penalty near the goal line, still first down. In what fucking universe does that make any sense if you don't follow football? If you don't follow like NFL, in what universe does any of that shit make any sense? It makes none. Now that you think about it, you're like, wait a minute, if you have no idea what the hell any of this shit is, none of it comes across as familiar. What the fuck? What yard are they on? But if there's a yellow flag, then wait, the goal line is the same. If you pass the goal line, it's a touchdown? But if they get hit into the touchdown, it's a touchback? What the fuck are you? So here's the thing. You're familiar with this shit because you've just been around it your whole life, right? You're the only reason there is a familiarity with terms and lingo is because you've just been exposed to it for a long time. So any of us that have been playing fighting games for so long, of course, like similar to anything else that's a sport or anything competitive, you have your own terms and definitions for situations, for moment-to-moment actions. So having a resource like this is so wonderful because, of course, you run into anybody that's been playing fighting games for 6 months to a year. Yes, defining some of these moment-to-moment situations is going to come across as kind of like, what am I listening to? But it's good to know that there is something here immediately that you can go to and look something up, right? Luckily, now there's a nice defined set of lingo that has been specifically and with examples put into a very nice, easy to read area of the internet. So big shout out to Infil for doing this, man, because he did such an amazing job with the Killer Instinct guide from before. And that shit took years, absolutely years. Damn it. We were that close, Kenny. It was almost here. It was almost here. No smell of the game just yet.